Hey buddy, it was good seeing you today. Just quick recap, when we find middle C, we could go anywhere. Most of what we're going to talk about theory-wise will stay right here, and then most of our scales exercise you could do anywhere. They have different quadrants, like here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. This week, try and play stuff in the key of C major. Try and play your harmonies, which just means not one note, but two. When we move them up parallel to each other in the key of C, they give us a harmony. This is a major third, a minor third, a minor third, a major third, a major third, a minor third, then a minor third. These are part of a 3-note chord: C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C. We'll go over these all the time. But all of these notes are natural. I didn't say any sharps or any flats. So notes that go up to the black keys are sharp. We can go up sharply: C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E sharp, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, B sharp. However, we really don't call B sharp, we call it C. But there are times when we're gonna need to say B sharp, because when talking, I don't say things twice. I wouldn't say C, D, E, F, G, A, G, C. However, when I play a G major and then play it as a G7, it sounds like my B diminished, which resolves. So every chord has a different feeling and a name, and we're just working on one or two here and there. Your chords that you want to see can be played like this, played like this, played like this, played like this, but you need to find the thing that's the most comfortable to be able to get your triad out. Your C, E, and G note. Thumb and pinky generally, middle finger and middle finger generally, and thumb and pinky middlely. We work on going backwards and forwards, and then together, and then opposite, and then together. It's a way of letting the brain know, oh, I got this, I can do this. When we try and play these 7 notes in a row, they're just called the major scale in the key of C. It represents a whole step, half step, and then a whole step, half step. The E to F and the B to C are naturally occurring half steps. Now, there are half steps everywhere. However, the ones we're looking at through C say between 3 and 4 and 7 and 1, or 7 and 8 if you want to call the octave a 1. So when we go to another key, let's say like G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, we still have to have a half step as our last thing. 7, 8. It just so happens in G, 1, 2, 3, 4, our other naturally occurring half step just happens to be in this key as the 3 to 4. How perfect. Each time we move, like the D major, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, we play the notes that are inside of our pocket, but we have to be able to play the notes that are inside the key. So every time that we add a sharp or flat, they must be in there. The only thing that you need to know is when we raise, we raise sharply. And when we fall flatly. Therefore, progressions have a feeling like a ascending progression. Very simply said, a C major going to a D minor, to an E minor, to an F major is called a 1, 2, 3, 4 progression, because we use the 1 chord, the 1, the 2 chord, the 3, and then the 4. If we change the order, it changes the progression. And we use these chords over and over and over again with different ideas and different songs. So you and I learn how to use our fingers all sorts of cool ways. For this week, try and do this with me. Pinky on C3, thumb on C4. We're gonna play the 5 notes that are in the key of C major. C, D, E, F, and G. The first time through, we're going to play with just the right hand. Second time through, we're going to play with just the left hand. Third time through, we're going to play with both hands. We're going to do this twice. The first time is going to be legato, which means press it down, let it ring. We're going to repeat the same thing, but this time, rather than holding them down for legato notes, we're going to play them as staccato. Very short, very quick. Same notes though. Same tempo. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, E, G, E, C. Sometimes you might want to sing with it. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, G, E, C. That way we get used to singing with our chords. We now know at two different speeds. You can see how if we play different notes in time, in order, they become something else. Therefore, there are a multitude of different patterns. This is what I was talking about playing. See how I'm just holding and playing octaves on the C? And then I get to play around with the C note, the D, the F, the B, and then the C, maybe in a harmony with an E. And then maybe this time, a fourth. Major third, minor third, but it sounds major because it's part of C major. See how I'm doing different patterns with my hands? That's all I want you to do this week. I want you to experiment with all the white keys, see if you could write a little ditty, have fun. Try and do our finger experiment here. And then if you want to make your own lesson, you can also do one. You might do something like... 1 1 3 3 5 5 3 3 1 1 1 1 5 1. Anywho, it was wonderful seeing you. I can't wait to see you next week. Aloha.